This is Josiah Pike with Alaska's News Source. We have some news that we just got in yesterday. We've learned that 37-year-old Richard Frye was sentenced on March 11th to 13 years for helping traffic in fentanyl, methamphetamine, and heroin to Alaska as recently as 2023, when he was first caught by officers attempting to smuggle drugs to the Aleutian community of Sand Point. Now, the Department of Justice are the ones who are making most of these claims. They say that Frye was part of a large-scale organized drug ring run by Horacio Sanchez Rodriguez, who has ties to Alaska while serving time in a California prison. Now, the first instance of attempting to smuggle drugs into Alaska that the DOJ is reporting was on March 23rd of 2023, which resulted in Anna Petla, an accomplice of Frye and alleged co-conspirator of Tiffany Couch, being arrested at Ted Stevens International Airport with almost 3,000 blue fentanyl pills and over 80 grams of meth. Authorities say Petla was headed to Sand Point with these drugs. In the Anchorage airport parking lot, officers found Frye and Couch waiting in a vehicle with over 500 blue fentanyl pills and more than 40 grams of other unspecified substances. Frye was stopped again in June, and this time during a traffic stop where officers recovered roughly 1,400 more fentanyl pills. He also attempted to smuggle fentanyl and Suboxone into the Anchorage Correctional Complex later in June by swallowing the drugs before booking, and then during a body scan, a suspicious mass was noticed in Frye's stomach, leading to the discovery that he had wrapped the drugs in cellophane and condoms. He also tried to sneak 70 Suboxone strips into the facility after his release on bail, according to the Department of Justice. That's what they're saying about Frye, but just again to repeat the basic information here, Richard Frye was sentenced Wednesday, March 11th to 13 years for helping traffic in various drugs to Alaska as recently as 2023, when he was first caught by officers attempting to smuggle drugs to the Aleutian community of Sand Point. Officials say Frye was part of a large-scale organized drug ring run by Horacio Sanchez Rodriguez, who has ties to Alaska and is serving time in a California prison. That's the information we have now. Should any significant updates come about, we will keep you updated on both our website, alaskasnewssource.com, and our streaming platforms. So make sure to stay tuned there for the latest on this story. Thank you again for tuning in to get the latest that we have at this time, and have a good day.